And welcome back to the Brice Isaiah YouTube page. How y'all doing? What it do? I got my brother, my best friend, Wendeezy Holland, the winner of Ghost Island, HGTV host.
What's up, Perp?
And the man that be smelling.
I'm out of here.
I mean, do what you want, but you smell. Let the people know. Listen, we are still, smelling.
I'm not that bad. But don't
Wendell,
worry, Perp. Look what I got today.
Oh, is that deodorant? Oh, a candle. Wendell's one of those people that like to try the rock deodorant, and I'd be like, Wendell, it makes you smell.
What is the rock deodorant?
The clear, like you be trying to crystal deodorant, all of that stuff that like does not work. But anyway, let's get to why we are here, other than the fact that Wendell smells. So we are still celebrating the 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube page.
Congrats, Perp.
I appreciate that. Could not have been done without the uplifting and support of my brother, Wendeezy Holland. I appreciate it. You know, as Wendell likes to say, he was the backpack. And whatever.
What? Let's just move on.
Thank you. So listen, Survivor Australia is coming back, y'all. Oh, now. Wendell is the type of person that does not like an I told you so person.
Oh, true.
Okay. However, I've been watching Survivor Australia probably for the past 4 years. My Twitter fans, my Twitter family got me into it because low key, I'm always sneaking and they send me the links and I gotta like click on this link don't work this week. This link don't work this week. And I've been watching it and I am obsessed with Survivor Australia, low key. I don't always tweet about it or talk about it, but I love it because first of all, it's longer. True. And I feel like the challenges are a lot more physical, extraneous.
What was that word again?
Extraneous.
Yeah.
Than the regular Survivor. So I love it. And I just feel like the way the Aussies be Aussieing. Not Aussie, but the Aussies.
The Aussies
be Zaddian. So I'm literally so excited. And I had the reason why we are doing this video, and if you don't know, this is the Brice and Wendell presents Issa Look Survivor Australia, Blood versus Water. Okay. Now, the other day, the host of the show, JPL. Okay. JLP.
But you watch.
JLP. Jonathan Peglia. Okay. He tweeted and put on Instagram, Survivor Australia starts January 31st. Paramount Plus. You can watch it too. I said, oh my God.
That's a power move, Perp.
The power move is that I have Wendell's password, so I got access to the Paramount Plus. So I said, yes. I don't have to sneak and watch it anymore.
Yeah, you don't have to be a creep anymore.
Don't do that. So I creep. Yeah, just keep it on
the down low.
So nobody else supposed to know. So I creep. Yeah, that's my T-Box voice. Anyway, back to listen. So I said, oh my God, I can literally get to watch it in real time. So listen, we are doing an Issa look of the cast. If anyone knows the history of Brice Isaiah, Issa look is where I will take a look at your cast photo, not the cast photo, but your individual photo, and from your body language, from your outfit to your persona, if you is if you serving it, I can tell how well you did in the game. So listen, we are going to get right into it. Wendell, what website are we looking at these photos from? So if anybody that's on the Brice Isaiah YouTube page, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
Yes. So we are on the who.com.au/Australian-Survivor-2022-contestants.
Oh.
It's at who.com.au. And the article is called "The Castaways for Australian Survivor: Blood vs. Water Have Been Revealed," and it's by Aaron Christie.
Okay, shout out Aaron Christie. And the first person or pair that they have listed is none other than Sandra Diaz-Twan, the queen of Survivor. Now, real quick, before we even get to the photos, you and I recently went to Hearts of Reality in Florida, and I just love Sandra. I remember the first time I went to Hearts of Reality right off of my season, and Sandra just showed me so much love, and I was just like, oh my God. And Sandra really is everybody's auntie. Like, and I mean that in such a, like, listen, she, like, we in a buffet line. She like, I don't know why you standing here now. You might as well wait 5 more minutes till the line go down and you can get what you want. Okay. Show up early to the party, get the gift bag, then go back to your room and get ready and come back late. Like Sandra, she's the hack queen of everything. And, you know, the cast had not been revealed yet. So, you know, I was asking her like, girl, what did you do? And, you know, she was just saying that
nothing. She wasn't saying anything. She wasn't allowed to say anything.
She was saying that it's a great season. So listen, I am excited because Sandra is here with Alana, aka Nina. And yeah, Sandra says that, listen, you think she's a threat? Wait until you meet her daughter. And so we can take a look at their photos. They both got on hoodies. Sandra got her zipped up. And that for me, that tells me like Sandra is like, now this is where I'm gonna get on Sandra a little bit, because what the hoodie is telling me is she got it zipped up, and that's like, y'all ain't gonna really know who I am.
But
the queen stays queen. So listen, okay, you know, we sit, they gonna see you, Sandra. Now, what I am curious is, because I follow Sandra on every social media, and Sandra is a friend of mine. Her daughter, Nina, looks like her husband. So I am curious to know, like, will they be able to know that that's Sandra's daughter? Because I feel like her daughter takes after her husband.
So would they think that's her daughter as opposed to who else?
I mean, we haven't gotten through the whole cast. I don't know.
Okay, well, if everyone else is out there with a loved one.
But they break them up on different teams, Wendell.
So we think that they're on different tribes.
I mean,
we call
I don't
them
know.
in Survivor.
I'm just going off of the US Survivor.
Okay, so one might assume that she might not be with her. And if you ask me, someone who knows the queen, who played season 40 Winners at War with the queen, my girl Sandra is going to go out there and play. And I think that Alana, aka Nina, I think Sandra birthed a new, like, budding, like, star. I think Nina is about to get out there and play. And I wouldn't be.
Go ahead.
I'm excited to see what she does out there. I think she's going to shake things up.
I'm excited. Now, Sandra got her thumb out, and y'all know for Issa look, the thumb is not a good look for me. I feel like, because anytime you show your hands, it, like, I think of it as poker. You're revealing your cards. And so I feel like that thumb out is letting them know, like, I'm still the queen. However, we look at Nina. Nina got her hoodie unzipped. Body language is giving very confident. Hands in the pocket. You don't see what I'm working with. And she got that smile, and she got her hair braided. Nina ready for whoa. Okay, listen, I'm here for Nina. Okay,
she's ready to go.
That's what I'm giving. So listen, so the next pair we are looking at is Mark and Samantha. Now listen, the pair are now married and share a son, Harry. And during season 2, Mark and Sam were both booted by their tribe because they were looked at as a very powerful couple. But arguably, all the blood versus water contestants are a powerful couple. Now, mind you, so let me find out that Mark and Samantha is giving Boston Rob and
Amber
of Australia. Now, listen, Mark look all right. Amber looks, they both are very attractive. So, I say Amber. Samantha. Listen, Samantha has her hair braided up. So that means she's ready for war. She's giving a very much like this type of post. Like, come on. What are you waiting for?
Yep. Mark is giving Aussie Survivor. He's giving like they have, you know, the strong guys that look physical. Mark looks like a physical guy, but he's smiling. He looks like he can be friendly, but he also looks like he could play the game.
Correct. Also, in Mark's pose and in his like hands not touching the side, and he's just like,
tell me about it.
For me, it's giving like,
what does that mean, sir?
That is giving like in this photo particular, it is giving that like he thinks that he's going to slide under the radar, like a.
Oh, and do you think somebody like him can slide under the radar?
But I'm just saying that I feel like from this photo is not giving me winner photo. It's giving me like they're not going to see, as opposed to Samantha like, what's up? Like I'm ready for what's coming to me. But I mean, I'm curious to see how the Boston Rob and Amber of Australia will do. Okay, the next people that we looking at is Michael and Chrissy. Michael, now mind you, do you know what NRL is? National. Yeah. Oh, I just figured it out. Oh, I shouldn't have told you.
Probably has something to do with rugby.
Y'all see how I gave that to him? Anyway, Mark is where we at? Chrissy and Mark. Mark, I'm saying Mark and it's Mike. Mike and Chrissy, NRL legend Michael Crocker and his sister-in-law, Chrissy, are also entering the game together. Mark, for 13 years, was an NRL player before he retired in 2013. Chrissy, who is the sister of Mark's partner, Kriya, they'll also need to protect themselves in the outback. Now, here's the thing. I think Michael, mind you, I probably was saying Mark the whole time, but Michael, he looked retired.
Dang.
No, but
no, fine. You say your piece, I'm gonna say mine. I'm gonna defend my man Michael.
But here's the thing. Mark definitely is giving retired. Michael is definitely giving retired. Our NRL player, but that does not mean that he's not a threat. He is giving a non-threatening photo. He does not have he's got on a black crew neck, sleeves out shirt. He letting it all hang out, and he's giving a nice smile, and he's turning to the side. He's not facing us straight on. Okay, facing straight on is like, what's up? Turning to the side is like, you can't see everything I got. Okay, so like, you know.
Okay.
Chrissy is giving, first of all, Chrissy top is amazing. Love it. Little button up. And, you know, she giving one hand on the hip, hand down. And basically she's saying, I'm ready if you want to play. But the hand down is also saying, if you want to be my friend and you want to play a social game, let's go.
What is her face giving? What's that smile? And what are her eyes giving?
Her eyes are giving, play with me if you want.
I agree. Okay. Can we go back to Michael? Can I defend my man Michael real quick?
AKA Mark. Go ahead.
Marco, whatever you want to call him. Okay. When I look at Michael, I think of a couple of my Survivor playing friends.
Oh,
this beard of his is giving very much so Ben Driebergen, who did very well a couple times. My guy.
Mr. And Zaddy, Brice Isaiah 2022, Zaddy Calendar, Mr. January. Okay, who else?
He's very much so giving Ben Driebergen. But if you want to be a real Survivor scholar, if you think about Survivor South Africa season 6 winner Tom Schwartz from South Africa, our boy, isn't his face and his beard kind of giving Tom?
Give that. And now
another winner.
Okay, he want to drop like he know all of these, you know, Survivor alums worldwide. But when we was doing the Instagram live,
when Haley popped in, go on. Anyway, so as I was saying, we will get
shout out Haley because that's my girl.
Shout out Haley. She's the true queen. She played a magnificent game.
1,000%. She jumped onto Brice and Wendell's live, like I'm not Brice. And I was like, oh my God, Haley. And Wendell was like, hey.
You gotta be cool sometimes, man.
What's your name? and Haley is like, sir, I didn't play Go Silent.
Haley, I apologize.
I really won.
You are the queen. I knew she won. I've been following her for mad long. What you mean?
Okay.
Anyway, as I was saying about my boy, Michael, I think he's going to do well. We've seen other rugby players come out and do well in the game in Survivor Australia. So I think he's going to do well.
Okay. Who's the next pair we got?
Why would you like me to read them? It looks as though we have Khan and Amy. I believe you pronounce it Ong, O-N-G. Tell me about Khan and Amy.
Okay. Khan and Amy, they're siblings. And you know, here's the thing that what I know about siblings. Whether they like each other or not, for instance, like for me, like growing up, I had 4 brothers. And in the house, I felt like my brothers tormented me. However, outside the house, if anybody tried to play with me, my brothers was like, what's up? So I feel like Amy and Khan are something to be reckoned with. However, I also fear that if one of them gets eliminated, will the other recover? And I feel like Khan, I like the fit that they are wearing. I'm not sure if it's a romper. I'm not sure if it's a short set, but it's
a romp him. It could be a romp him.
What I am sure of is I like the link because I like to wear that this summer. And, you know, he's got his button. It's buttoned up kind of sort of halfway. He's got a green shirt under it. And I feel like the green shirt is giving like Survivor, Army, like, you know, we ready to go. He's got a smile on. He's got tattoos. So, you know, he with the I feel like Amy is giving very like, hello, flowy shirt. We can't really see much of her hands, but they do look like they are in a position that is not revealing of everything. I also feel like Amy is like in the face, like, you think I'm nice,
but
you think I'm one to be stepped on,
but
pop, try
bam.
Me if you want.
I hear you on that. I hear you on that. They are, they look like they're going to play. Actually, Amy reminds me, I forget the woman's name from the last season of Australia. She was like a model and she was a strategist and she did pretty well. And then they got her out of there. I feel like I'm getting those vibes from Amy. But I have a question for you, Perp.
Go ahead. What's the tea?
Would you ever wear a romper on Survivor?
I would. Because
is that a practical choice of clothing?
I mean, depends because depends on how free flowing the bottom is. Because it could be very athletic, and at night it can keep you warm. So I'm here to
use the facilities.
You just pop the shirt open. Some rompers have zippers in them. And Khan also is a chef, and he was on Master Chef Australia. So this also is making me kind of like him a little bit more because we know chefs deal with high pressure, high fast. Like, you know, chefs don't be one to be played with.
Yeah, in that case, I think Khan is ready to play the game.
Yes, absolutely. Now we go to our next pair, Sophie and KJ. Sophie is a well-known influencer and businesswoman who owns her own sleepwear label. And her sister KJ is a former flight attendant and a Survivor super fan. So listen, first of all, the outfits of KJ and Sophie are amazing. First of all, you a flight attendant. You already know how to deal with people. You know how to deal with people that try you very quickly. And you're a super fan. That's a combination that like, I am like, And Sophie designing sleepwear. Who doesn't love a good pair of pajamas?
Brice, what are you sleeping?
I like to sleep in some silk shorts and a tank top.
What do you do with the hair?
I sleep in a silk bonnet.
Nice. Now I got another question, Brice. When you said she was a flight attendant, I thought you were going in another direction. I thought you were trying to get the hookup on flight.
Oh. Now, if they got the buddy passes, okay, wait a minute, listen, KJ.
Okay. But lastly, Survivor 41 US, we saw a flight attendant on there. Ricard.
Yes, flight attendants are, first of all, I used to want to be a flight attendant. I feel like flight attendants have the ability to be nice. And then flight attendants also like, hey, sir, please make sure your seatbelt is buckled.
T-Bird.
Okay. Your cell phone is, I'm going to need you to put your seat up.
They'll wake you up.
Okay. So listen, flight attendants ain't nothing to be played with. So I am here, and they're sisters. So it's like they have that sibling bond where I also could see one of them voting each other out. I'm just saying. Moving right along. Now, this is an interesting pair, Alex and Jay. Alex met Jay when he began dating. Alex met Jay when he began dating Alex's rather famous sister, Sam. Okay. Yeah. Although the pair have broken up, Alex and Jay are still together on Survivor. So that's like me and you ending our friendship, and I go on Survivor with Joey.
Don't do that.
Okay. Now, Alex is giving me very much.
You want him in your Zaddy calendar.
You try to be on 2024 Zaddy calendar, Alex. What's up?
I already know. That's Brice's pick.
And Jay is giving me a John Cochran younger athletic brother.
I'm with you.
So I don't know. I feel like they both are giving, Alex is giving kind of straight on and kind of turned. So I feel like he might find an idol, not tell the other members. Although I feel like Jay is giving like straight on. So I feel like Jay is somebody that you can trust. And I don't know whether or not that trust is going to get him in trouble in the game because he's too forthcoming with the information. But I like this pair.
Brice, when I see Alex and that, like, he's a good looking dude, big smile, I kind of think of Dean.
Oh,
Dean did well. Dean's like a charismatic, good looking, big smile kind of guy. I'm getting Dean vibes from Alex. And when I see Jay, like you said, you're getting like Cochran's younger athletic brother. But when we think of these traditional Survivor Australia guys, the big guys, remember Lockie, remember David, like, you got a lot of big dudes that play the game. And I don't know. We're going to have to see what Jay has in him because he doesn't look like he's one of these big.
Here's the thing. It's hard to tell like what his physique is giving. It definitely is giving like lad to dad bod. So I'm not thinking muscles, but he might be tall enough to compete. And again, this is what I will say. Survivor is just not a physical game. However, Survivor Australia is a physical game. However, it also is a social game. So I just feel like if Jay is able to still maintain his friendship with Alex, even though Alex dated his very famous sister and they broke up, and still maintain that friendship, like, I feel like that's social game in the making.
I hear you. And if we think again about the last season of Australian Survivor, our boy who created his own like path in Australian Survivor, the man, King George of Bankstown, is it? This man played a masterful game of every kind of manipulation and everything. And he made it to the end and had a serious case to win the game against the Queen Haley. So it's not all about being a big, strong guy in Australian Survivor.
So John Cochran brother might got a chance. But listen, let's talk about some other great Survivor Australia alums. We've got Andy and Kate. Andy is back for his shot of redemption after making it into the 12th place in season 4, Champions versus Contenders. This time he's bringing his sister Kate in tow, hoping to make her own mark on the game. So, I mean, listen, I've seen Andy's season and I've seen the type of gameplay that Andy plays. And I see Andy, first of all, let's just give a shout out to Andy because Andy is giving the Wendell Holland Ghost Island winter pose. So listen, I as much as I might drag, like I said, I grew up with brothers and I can talk about my brothers all I want. But somebody else talk about my brothers, it's a problem. No, we don't need you to go find the photo. We don't need you to go find the photo. However, Andy is a beast in all things of Survivor. So, but my only thing about Andy from watching his season is that, like, can a leopard change his stripes? And that, like, that's the only thing that I question. Now, the fact that he has his sister Kate here, who is looking to strike out on her own. Okay, she looks very much like she's mind you, I watch what's that show on TLC? It's when they go deep diving for the fish, Dangerous Catch. Kate is giving very much Greenhorn. Like, you know, like, I'm here to play. I can't wait to meet everybody. Like, you know, she got her hat on. She got a little romper with a little belt tie. She got her scrunchies ready to put her hair back. So,
multiples. She came with all the scrunchies. She's ready for Christmas and a safari. And the beach with a romper. She's ready to go. Perfect.
Listen. Half of the task is being ready. So listen, I ain't mad. So I am curious to see whether or not Kate can bring out a different side of Andy. But listen, also I feel like that Kate, you know, being as though she got all them scrunchies, she like. I still say don't let the face fool you. Like, her brother is Andy. Like, you know, she knows the game. So like, she almost gives me a Sophie.
When you said about Andy, can a leopard change its spots?
Yes, that's
what kind of a game does Andy play? That's
Andy played like very intense, very loyal. You cross me, you done. He's very physical. But what I mean to say to that is that, like, he played just a very dominant game, and people know your game strategy. And I don't follow him very closely, but like, I am curious to see, are you able to like change? Are you able to like maneuver into this new season that you are in, or are you going to play the same type? And mind you, listen, he played a better game than I played, so I ain't mad at it. But I'm just saying that, like, people are going to know you when they get out there, like, and they'll know what to expect from you. So that, like, you know, that's for me. I'm just like, how will that work out for you? But I think, like, again, he gives he is giving a very winner edit type of photo. So we will see. Who we got is the next pair.
Why do I need to read them? Okay, we have the next pair, Ben and Shel.
Oh.
Let's talk about them.
Ben also. If you like,
gonna be
it, I mean, it is possible. We did have Nick Lozada.
Who? Does anybody know a Nick Lozada? Please drop a lizard in the comments if anyone knows about Nick Lozada.
A Nick Lozada. First of all, Ben look all right. Ben got the Wendell Holland pose. He got the backward hat. So I feel like the backward hats is like, listen, I'm with the He got the tattoos on that, you know, make me go, ooh. He's also giving a very friendly smile. He also has tattoos, let you know pain is pleasure. So I am here for Ben and Shel. Now, what is their relationship? They're partners. So they go together, and they look like a perfect couple. Shel looks fit. She is, hold on, wait, let's scroll back to who was this? She has the Chrissy pose on, where it is hand on the hip, like try me if you want, and then the one hand down, if you want to be friends, we can.
Okay, yeah, very fit. She got ink. They look like they go together. She looks ready to go.
She got her hair back. I don't know if she has a cake scrunchie, if she borrowed the cake scrunchie, but she got her hair back and she ready to go.
Kate can lend them to everybody on the cast, man. Kate came prepared with a whole armful of scrunchies, man.
Okay. I definitely see Ben and Shay as a fit, like a very physical couple.
Yeah.
And I again, physically, like they look fit, like you see them as fit. I question, and they look like they're ready to play. I question if that will be a target.
Maybe not an early target, but maybe a middle target.
Maybe. Okay, now we got Dave and Brianna. While it's 26-year-old Brianna's dream to be Soul Survivor girl and 26-year-old my dream to be it wasn't even my dream to be Soul Survivor. I just wanted to make the merge. Her dad.
How'd that go?
Her dad, David, is more than happy to lend a hand. Brianna calls her dad the Skull Crusher. He's the one who will lay down the law while she works as a social butterfly. Okay. I like Brianna already. Okay. She got the happy face cami on. She's giving. Now, this is an interesting type of pose. So it's not full on. It's to the side, but her hands aren't on her hips. They're more towards the belt buckle.
Okay. What's that giving?
So for me, that's like her hands are more towards her core. So that like let me know like she with it. She's ready to go. But her, like, this pose is a very, like, it's I believe Kim Spradley used this pose.
Who?
Kim Spaldwell.
Kim Spradlin Wolf.
Okay. She used this pose on her season when she won. So this is a very dominant. And again, Brianna doesn't have her, like, shoulders up like this. Like Wendell had at a recent photo shoot. And I kept having to tell him to, like, drop your shoulders. Okay.
Don't do that. Shout out to GE.
Brianna has her, like, she ready to go. Now, they saying David can lay the law.
Skull Crusher.
Skull Crusher. I don't know too many Skull Crushers with the little button-up shirt that got the like. I don't know. But David, if you want, listen, you give a shot at crushing my skull. I'm like,
no, please don't, David. Okay. Well, David, so he's one of the I guess he'll be one of the older guys on the cast.
Now, why you say he older? He doesn't look older.
Because he's the father of Brianna.
Have you not seen Teen Mom?
No, I haven't seen Teen Mom. Go on.
I'm just saying people can have children when they're in their teens.
You're right.
Okay.
But she's not in her. Okay.
She is in her teens. Her and I are the same age. She's 26.
So you have her by 2 decades.
Don't do that. Don't make me call the Skull Crusher because he will lay down the law.
My sincerest apologies, Perp.
Okay.
Let's keep it moving.
Then we have Jesse and Jordy. They are brothers. Brothers Jesse and Jordy are in it with a shot, while Jesse is a triathlon. Oh, okay. First of all, Jesse
is a triathlete.
That means he does triathlons.
Do we need to get Jesse?
Jesse, you got potential, okay? Jordy works as a landscaper. First of all, landscapers do very important jobs. The two claim to be polar opposites of each other, but they make the perfect team. I feel like, first of all, polar opposites to me tells me I'll vote you out. Ooh. And I feel like Jesse is giving it. First of all, he's got a very colorful shirt on. He's got a tattoo. He's got the little buttons down. The buttons down let me know that you could be a little freak. Okay, you got a colorful shirt on, but listen, freaky is freak. That's a good thing. He's got the wild hair. Now, while Jordy is trying to give the Wendell Holland pose, but it's not as tight. And for me, that leads me to believe that like Jordy might be like trying to make power moves, but give off like JD vibes. You know, like, you know, and he's got the like the little brother, like
happy to be here.
Happy to be here. His face is already red and they just taking the photos.
Now, Perp, do you know I used to be a landscaper?
I do.
You don't know that.
I do. You used to work at Wawa too.
I used to work at Wawa.
Yes.
So, yeah,
and they said you didn't make good hoagies.
I did make good hoagies. For the Aussies listening, hoagies are like sandwiches, like subs, like, you know, if y'all don't know what hoagies are. But
Wendell didn't make good subs. But go ahead.
I make good subs.
You didn't.
I did, and I still do.
What was the best sub that you made at Wawa?
Anything, whatever they want. And I do the perfect proportions. Perp, tell me I haven't made.
That's how I know you ain't. That's how I know.
Tell me I haven't made you good sandwiches. You love them. You say, Wendell, make me any kind of sandwich, or think of my charcuterie boards. Delicious.
Right. Now
I say that to say
he do make good sandwiches.
Now I digress. What I'm saying is, my man Jordy is doing the Wendell Holland pose. He's a landscape. Kind of, sort of. He's a landscaper. He's probably gonna make camp life kind of cool. Things are gonna be.
They didn't say he was a builder.
Okay, that doesn't mean that he can't landscape while out there. Maybe he's gonna make a little rock path. Maybe, who knows? I'm just saying.
I got a body of water.
As I was saying, no, you don't. But if we're speaking of bodies of water,
I mean, I gotta.
But are you a statue? What are you doing? Someone tell me what Brice is doing.
I gotta. I have a.
He has a
land.
So Brice needs to be scaped. Is that what you're saying? No, we're not doing that, Brice. Pull it together. Let's go back. Let's go back to your boy Jesse. What is on his shirt?
It looks like a shark fin.
Brice, man, he looks very likable, but I'm getting shark vibes.
So I want to like Jordy, but I think I might like Jesse, and I feel like Jesse is willing to throw his brother under the bus.
Oh,
he got.
I think that's a bold prediction. I think one of them will.
And I'm giving Jesse. I'm giving
Jordy.
And mind you, it probably could be Jordy because he would be the unsuspected one. But if Jesse is driving the bus, you could throw me under it. Okay, now let's get to our identical twins, Mel and Michelle. Here's my thing. First of all, Mel and Michelle, they're giving the identical pose. And yes, they look like good. You know who they remind me of instantly, like, and I just feel their energy, a Missy Bird. Like that's just like I feel like they are competitive, and I feel like they know the game from these photos that I'm giving. Who is this? Mel's got on a green jacket with a black shirt, like Kim Spradley Wolf. Okay. Michelle says you ain't gonna outdo me. Michelle said I'm gonna put on a shirt that got flames and water and grass on it. But here's the thing that I find very interesting about them. Now, Mel's hair is a little different than Michelle's, but they can borrow a scrunchie from you know who. And if they were to make them merge.
Go ahead. You're going to say something foolish.
I know, I'm just saying like,
I'm allergic to bullshit.
No, if they were to make the merge, we've never really seen identical twins that actually look alike. Like, could you imagine them swapping like clothes?
Are they gonna swap hair colors?
But they could borrow a scrunchie. But I'm just saying, like, how, like, the game of Survivor is forever elevating, and like
throw a buff on,
and like them get, like, I just feel like this could be something.
I got a question, Perp. I think you're on to something. But just as you said that they might not know that Sandra and Nina are related, if you were out there, would you know that Mel and Michelle are related?
They're identical twins, Wendell.
I'm just asking.
Yes, I would know that they're related, but I'm curious to see what their personalities are like. They've got very fun spirits. Their poses are giving like they came to play. So I'm literally here for them. And then we've got the last pair. Who are the last pair? And tell us about them.
Okay. I was gonna ask if you know, between Mel and Michelle, who is the older sister.
Now I'm going to, by the photo, I'm gonna say it's Mel.
By Mel, how much?
I'm gonna say by like probably 5 minutes, because now mind you, now this is the Brice Isaiah science, because Mel's got on a jacket. So Mel had time to put the jacket on.
Yeah, she did.
Listen,
good call.
Mel or Michelle or anybody that's listening, if y'all get the tea, find out who is older. And if I'm right, Wendell owed me a Wawa hoagie.
Deal. Even though I didn't make a prediction as to who I thought was older.
Okay, but
let's move on.
Okay, who?
We're moving on to J and J. We got two gentlemen that Brice is gonna love, Jordan and Josh. Tell me about them.
But what are they? Hey, cousin. Now, mind you, one thing that Wendell hates about me, and I don't know why he hates about me, I come from a very large family. So every time we go out, I always run into a family member, and like I will introduce like my family member to like Wendell and Joey, and like we'll get back in the car and they'll be like, I really wish you would stop saying everybody is your cousin.
Facts.
I have a large family. Okay. Cousins, Jordan and Josh have a multitude of skills between them. Oh, wait a minute. Russ can fly. Russell Swan, better watch out. One is a pilot, while the other one is a trainer.
Which is which?
I'm gonna say Josh is the trainer and Jordan is the pilot, with a relationship that describes them as closer than most brothers. Oh, these two might be very undetectable. While Jordan has been keen to push him physically and mentally to see what Josh is made of. Okay, so if Jordan is pushing him, so Jordan might be the trainer and Josh is the pilot, because if Jordan is pushing him physically, then it's Josh. I like this. I've got very close relationships with my cousins. I like their dynamic. I like the fact that one is a pilot. I feel like, for me, pilots almost are like police officers in a way. They keep order, because like when you're on the plane, like the pilot is like the president. Like the pilot is literally like the law enforcement of, like, it's not the law enforcement, but like, because that's not the fire marshal, but like the marshal. But whatever the pilot says goes.
Yeah.
So they know how to keep order. They know how to like distribute society rules.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that they said that Josh is a survivor expert and is ready to add his hand at the strategy game, but Jordan pushes him physically. So yeah, so I'm saying that Josh is the pilot. Josh might mess around and win.
Yeah, that's what you're getting?
Because I feel like a pilot has to like keep order, like know how to negotiate, know how to, or like, but again, that's in my mind, that's what I'm assuming. But also a pilot could be very arrogant and think that like it's my way or the air way.
Boo. So we're saying that the pilot Josh is the one on the right.
Correct.
Yeah. So he looks like a friendly guy.
Friendly. What pose is he having?
He's got the Wendell winner pose, baby.
He's tatted up. He got a tat on his chest. He's wearing a hat. He's giving a Tony Vachos smile.
He's giving a Tony Vlachos smile. He has the ink on him, just like we've seen some others with ink. Maybe he'll be able to.
A lot of Aussies got ink. Let me find out. I need to make a trip to Australia.
Let me come with.
Oh, listen, a Beeve Unlimited trip. Who needs some deliveries for Beeve Unlimited? BeeveUnlimited.com.
Let's go. But so you're almost getting winter vibes from Josh.
I just feel like him being so close with his cousin is a personal trainer. They both are giving very charismatic, friendly guys. I don't know. I feel like, a pilot has to do a lot. So, I mean, I don't know. They would not be my winner pick, but I wouldn't be surprised if Josh went on ahead and took that Australian money.
Perp, I might get winner vibes from either one of these. I think the winner might come from this pair, one or the two. They both, to me, like I'm looking at Jordan. He looks like a nice guy.
Right.
He looks like somebody that's going to play the good social game. He's a personal trainer. He's also very strong. He's going to be out there competing hard, but he also looks like a nice guy. So,
and if you're a personal trainer, like you motivate people, like, come on, Wendell, keep it going. Let's go, Wendell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really do get good energy from them.
Brice, if you would have had a personal trainer on your tribe or a pilot on your tribe, how do you think you would have done?
If they were a person of color, I would have done a lot better than what I have done now.
Oop. Okay, fair enough. You're going to get your shot again.
Who knows? Even if I don't, again, I feel like I'm honored to play the game and I'm honored to have like my VIP access card to the game. So I still got to live my dream out. Now, listen, that's it. That we done reviewed all the teams. Let us know in the comments who is your winner pick, who you like the most. Now, Wendell, you've got a chance to, after everyone that we've reviewed, and while everyone is looking, Wendell has also, I just think I should make it clear that Wendell has borrowed a scrunchie from Kate. She had an extra large scrunchie.
Oh, this.
Who is your winner duo pick? And when I say winner duo, it is one of the pairs that will win. But you can just say both of their names. You know what I mean?
Yes,
the duo.
Yes. Okay.
It's hard for me. I've got like 3 people, but I think I'm going to go with my original gut instinct.
Okay. Well, the last team we landed on, they look very good. Okay. J&J, they look good. Jordan and Josh, right? For many reasons. We just broke that down. But you know what I'm going to do?
Who are you going to go? And if you pick my pick, I'm going to be over it.
I'm going to go with what I know.
Okay.
My buddy Ben Driebergen.
My
buddy Tom Schwartz from South Africa, season 6 winner. I'm going with someone between Michael Crocker and Chrissy Zaremba. One of the two of those. No shade to the queen, Sandra, but she's got too much of a threat.
Yeah.
The princess Nina is going to do very well, but I'm going with Michael or Chrissy. One of those.
Okay. I can see that. And I would give it to the queen, but I feel like the Aussies, they know Survivor. And so they are going to know the queen. And I do fear that Sandra or my little cousin is going to be targeted. So I'm going to go with, because I feel like 2022 is the year of the woman. And I'm going to go with Sophie or KJ, the flight attendant and the well-known influencer and businesswoman. I feel like, first of all, both of their outfits are just so cute and they give strong women vibes. And again, to be a flight attendant is to be very close to God, because you got to deal with a lot of stuff. And especially in this pandemic type time, I've seen enough videos on the YouTube and the Instagram. So that's who my winner pick is, Sophie and KJ, one of them, or J&J. Okay. Jesse and Jordan, but not J&J. Oh, that's a double entendre because it could be Jordy and Josh, or it could be Jesse and Jordy. But yeah, so that is our take on Survivor Australia, Blood versus Waters. It premieres this upcoming Monday, January 31st. I don't know what the local time is in Australia, but I do know the next day in February, I will be watching it on Paramount Plus. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Brice and Wendell Presents It's a Look. Keep a lookout for more videos coming from us. Because listen, we hit 1,000, and what you want to see, we got you. Wendeezy.
Thank you, Perp. Thank you, Perp. Thank you, Perp. Thank you to everyone watching.
Okay, listen. And also, before we hang it up, Alex. Wait, who was the landscaper? Wait, before we go, who was the landscaper? Was it okay? It was Jordy. Come get this land.
give Brice a call. Get off of this computer, Brice. I gotta go. I got things to do.
It's the Purple Pants Podcast. You're trying to unwind. You better get that box wine. It's the Purple Pants Podcast. You better get your snack and hurry right back.